Hello and welcome to Phakaaathi TV. I am your host, Kaya Ndubane. With me, I have Michaelson Gumede. We love him as Mike Gumede. In today's topic, we talk about the CAF Champions League and also the Absa Premiership. Mr. Gumede, it was not a good weekend for South African teams. Firstly, Orlando Pirates were knocked out of the CAF Champions League by Horoa. And then Sundowns suffered another 1-0 loss to Wydad. And that loss meant that they are also going to face the big guns of African football because now they finished second. Yeah. Your thoughts on the CAF Champions League?
Mr. Ndubane, it's quite obvious that the Orlando Pirates faithful are very disappointed with having to bomb out of the Champions League. Having had some great results in the build-up towards them going into the group stages, and some good results as well in the group stages themselves. But for them to fail in a situation where they had it in their own hands, it must be a tough pill to swallow for Micho and his coaching staff and the players at large. But the positive is that they'll now be able to focus only on the Absa Premiership, seeing that they've also been knocked out of the Nedbank Cup. So that's where they will direct their focus completely from now until the end of the season, with just a few games left. And maybe the fact that Sundowns are still in the competition might be a bit of an advantage for the Buccaneers. And on Sundowns' side, what Pitso Mosimane wanted to happen did not happen, and ended up finishing second in the group behind Wydad Casablanca, which obviously I think it was going to be a tough one for Sundowns to go in Morocco and beat those giants in their own backyard. So unfortunately they lost 1-0, and now they are possibly going to face either one from Esperance, TP Mazembe or Al Ahly, which were the teams that Mosimane wanted to avoid. But I think in the bigger scheme of things, they have played these big guns. They have won a few games. So however the draw comes out for Sundowns, I think we just have to wish them the best as a nation.
With Sundowns and Pirates busy with the CAF Champions League, that opened up the gap for the likes of Bidvest, SuperSport, Kaizer Chiefs and Cape Town City to close the gap on them. But then it was only Bidvest that took the chance. Now having closed the gap between themselves and Sundowns to just 2 points after beating Bloemfontein Celtic 4-2 away in Bloemfontein. Cape Town City could only play to a draw with Polokwane City, while SuperSport and Chiefs also played to a 1-1 draw. Mr. Gumede, your thoughts on the Absa Premiership games that took place this past weekend?
I think the happiest coach from the weekend fixtures in the Absa Premiership was obviously Kevin Hunt, because he managed to keep up the pace with the top two teams that are chasing for the league title in terms of Mamelodi Sundowns and Orlando Pirates, who are away on continental duty. Celtic having to score first and then giving up that lead and seeing Bidvest going all the way to beat them 4-2. It was a nice thriller, but like I said, Kevin Hunt was the most happiest coach when it comes to the title chase. I say that because Polokwane City managed to hold Cape Town City to a goalless draw, which I would imagine has frustrated coach Benny McCarthy, although he has countlessly said his team is not in the contention for the title. But I think those are just mind games. And looking at another fixture, which was SuperSport United and Kaizer Chiefs down in Bombela, it was a disappointing result for both sides, having failing to make use of the opportunity of catching up with the teams that are on top and dropping points. I think that will go as far as underlining, the importance of how you should take your games seriously, and you should always win your games, because this was a game that everyone thought we were going to have a winner, but unfortunately there was no winner.
And those were not the only games taking place this past weekend. We start on Friday, where Baroka suffered a 1-0 loss to Golden Arrows, and that loss took them down to position 15th on the log. And it also opened up an opportunity for Free State Stars to move away from relegation zone. And they took that opportunity by hammering AmaZulu 4-1 down at Goble Park. On Sunday, the game between Chippa United and Highlands Park finished on a 1-1 draw. As usual, you can have your say on today's topic or any other football-related matter on our social media pages. On Twitter, it's at Phakaaathi. On Facebook, Phakaaathi. Until next time, enjoy the beautiful game.